All right, so let's move to the phase number one. So I will take a remote connection to my PC, and this is my server now. And this is the VMware. So basically I'm running here the Ubuntu Linux machine, Ubuntu 20 point something, the latest version. So I'm going to install the Cisco, the topology in this particular here, ESXI. So let's go ahead and close this all. Okay, so this is my new folder I have created. So first thing is that I need to install the ESXi. So you can get the ESXi. So if you just head over to VMware, ESXi download. You see that you will get this option. So create an account and after that register for the evaluation and you should be able to download that particular hypervisor. So once downloaded, let's go ahead and implement that one now. So what you have to do is that go back to our home and I will create a new virtual machine and I will click on next. And I'm going to use the VMware. So I will click on browse and I will select that particular. So I'm using ESXi latest version that is 8 and click on open. So you see that it is not detecting because it does not detect the VMware ESXi 8 because the CPU is not supported. That's fine. So click on next. So you see that version is only 7. It is not showing me 8. So click on next. That should be fine. And it's showing the location. So if you want to change the location, browse to that location, create a folder and select that particular folder. So click on next. Now for by default, this will be used as a first hard disk where the ESXi will be installed. And I will be going to use a 1 TB hard disk. That's a different one. So I will click on next for now. And I will not start this one and I will click on finish. So now you do see that I do have only one adapter for now. So what I will do, click on edit. So I will add 2 more adapters to this one, or I can say make a total of 4. So I do have one, so I will add 3 of. So let's select the network adapter, click on finish, click on add network adapter and finish. Click on add network. So I'm having 4 adapters just to do some kind of networking if required. Basically, I don't require, but still, if something goes wrong, then we can do a workaround. Next thing is that hard disk. It's only 150 GB that will be installing the ESXi in that one. But we to store the virtual machine, I want to create a new hard disk that will be. Click on next, create a new virtual hard disk, and here you will define 1024. That will be the 1 TB hard disk. Click on next and click on. So it's done now. The memory, it says that 4 GB. So I want to open the calculator first. I will calculate the 80 into 1024. That should give me 81920. That should be the RAM. Okay, 81920. And the number of core processors. So for the virtual, if I go back to my topology, I do require 448 to 2 and 2, 8 to 10, 12, and 1, 13. So for 13 means what I can say, I do have 32 cores. So I will say 4, 6, 24 CPUs and click on save. So that is a requirement of my ESXi so that it can help me to host these virtual machines into this. And now I will just grab this one and put it inside this folder. So now it is under the ESXi, Cisco ICE folder now. Now, the other thing is that the name, if you see that the name is VMware ESXi 7, so I did not change that name. Let me see, it should be Cisco. No, it's not allowing me. So what I will do, I will just delete that one and I will create a new one with a good name on it. So remove that one, delete from the disk, and yes. Go back to the home, click on the next, and click on next, next. So here I will change the name to ICE, ESXI. Go next. So we are going one more time, this one, 150. Click on next. I don't want to turn on, click on finish. So I'll just grab this one and put it into my folder. Now let's go ahead and change that RAM and everything. That will be 81920. It is 80 GB, 4 6 24. And I do have one hard disk. Next, next, next. And here I will say 1024. Next and finish. I do require network adapters as 4. 1, 2, this one is 3, and this one will be the fourth one. And finish. So these are the requirements. So that's all done. Start the ICE machine. So now come back to the topology. So this is my management. This is my management also, as well as the physical network. So basically I am running these all things in my server, which I will be connecting on my physical network on a laptop. So the laptop will be coming at the end after we upload the images. So once we complete this step, from the next step, we will go ahead and do everything on the laptop. So now it is installing the device. So just give it a moment. And you see that it has to complete. So I will just stop the video here now until that is been completed. All right, so after 5 minutes, this is what you will see. So click on enter and click on F11. So now it is asking you to install the ESXi in which hard disk. So select the first one, that is 150. So just click on enter and select the US default keyboard and enter the password. So I will be entering the mois123 hash with capital M. Should show password match. Click on enter and you see that it is giving me an error. That should be fine, but you have to make sure that you check if you're eligible or CPU supports the ESXi 8 or not. So click on enter and I will be force installing and select F11. So I've already checked, so it is able to install the ESXi and able to run. So that's why I'm forcing it to install the ESXi 8. So let it finish, and it might take up to 5 to 10 minutes depending upon my server. So I will resume the video again. All right, so after installation, it will ask you to reboot the device. So I will just click on enter and it should reboot now. So once it is been rebooted, I will resume the video. All right, so once rebooted, so click inside that one and click on F2. So it will give you the login page. So type in the password. So I want to change the IP address because currently it is on the DHCP. So I will go to the option configure management. So I will use Upper Mac AutoMax. So go to the configure management network and go to the IPv4 configuration. And I will select the last one. So press the space bar. And after that, you see that 102.68. So that's the wrong IP address which it got. So I have to fix that one. So 192.168.1.99. And the default gateway will be 192.168.1.1. So that is what I want. So I will click on OK, click on escape and click on yes. Now let's look to the right click and go to the settings. Let's see why it got the 102. So okay, so it is using the NAT one. So I did not change it to bridge one, so which will be connected to my physical network. So yep, so click on save. And now if I go back to my laptop and check whether I'm able to access ping or not. Ping 192.168.1.99. I should be able to ping. I'm able to ping. So that means this server is different. My laptop is different. So I'm able to ping to the server on a laptop. So now let's open the browser. I'm doing everything within my server now. I'm still inside my server. So the next thing will be going to 192.168.1.99 and I should get the error. Click on advanced and accept. I should get the login page. So admin, not admin, sorry, it should be root. And the password is moise123# with capital M and I will log in. Since I'm running in the evaluations, I will uncheck that one and click on OK and I will close. So this is what your ESXI will looks like. And now the next step is that I want to upload my images. So the images will be the Cisco ICE image and Windows Server image. So these are the two images I need to upload. So let's first go to the storage now. As you see that I have only 150 GB of storage here. So click on new data storage. So click on next and give this one as a name. So I will give as this name as a VM. So and you see that it is 1 TB. Click on next and finish and click on yes. So now that should give me a new data store, which I have attached the next additional hard disk. And you can see that it is 1023 GB still left in that one. Now the next thing is that if I go to my storage and click on this newly created one and click on data store browser and click on upload, and now it should take me to the image. So just navigate where your image is being saved. Let me go to documents, click on Eve. Now I will click on ICE, and after that, this is the ICE image, which is 11.5 GB. So this is Cisco ICE. So I will click on open, and now it will take time to upload. So what I will do, I will upload this image as well as the Windows Server image, and after that, I will resume the video. So it will take a very lot of time. I think approximately 40 to 50 minutes. All right, so now that both the images have been uploaded, so let's move forward to the installation of the Active Directory, the Windows Server 2016. I hope this was informative for you and thank you.